Welcome into the table here. We're going to look at some new magazines. I have these new magazine publications here. I just wanted to share them with you. Now, if you've seen some of our past live streams or some of our past videos, I was talking about this lady who was donating, that's a weird word for this kind of thing. She was giving me some magazines for free in the past, and it's been a couple times now, and she was giving me all these new magazines. We are trying to hunt down the clues of what she actually does and then gives away these magazines, and we were thinking that it's a beauty salon or a hair salon or something like that, and then once the publications are done, she'll just give them away, and we've kind of built up a friendship, and this would be the third haul of magazines that I got from her, and it just happened yesterday, and so I set them here on the table. I did take a little bit of time to mark out her name and address. I don't need anyone going trying to snipe my magazines from me and take my connection, but I think you can't. We built a connection. So I built a connection with her. I still haven't asked her, though, exactly what she does. I don't know. Maybe she actually does, though. After talking to her a little bit, maybe she actually just has these subscriptions. And we'll talk about how I know that she's using them here in a little bit from what's going on with some of these magazines. In the past, the way we were trying to find the clues, of like what was going on. And we found like hair dye on some. And so we were thinking like maybe it's a beauty salon or something like that. And there's some glitter and stuff. So we're like trying to hunt down the clues. But we still don't officially know. I'm going to get up the guts to ask her, but as of right now, she's been really nice and just really appreciative of me taking them, and I'm like, well, I really appreciate you thinking of me, and she thought of me. This is the third time, and she just messaged me, say, you want some more? There's a bag full of them. I'll put them on the porch. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll take them. So right now it's turning into be like I have a huge magazine subscription to all these magazines, but I don't. I just go get them. They'll be a month old. I'll just have to wait, let somebody look at them first, and then I end up getting them. I wanted to share them with y'all because really interesting. Maybe you haven't seen these new issues yet. I haven't even seen some of these issues yet, and so I did go through and mark them out, but I didn't really look at them or anything. But I'm really excited because I have different plans for different ones, so we'll kind of see which ones are which. So this will be a cool one, just kind of looking at, do a little flip through, as long as we don't come across anything appropriate, it'll be cool. I'll flip real fast if anything weird shows up, but really we're just going to look at them. They're pretty cool. Like, we don't have to worry about anything in this flower magazine. I don't know if you've seen some of the older videos or not, or if you've ever seen a flower magazine, but these magazines are so beautiful. There's so much beautiful stuff inside of these. And excuse me, I just ate lunch. It happens, just ate lunch, wanted to get on the live stream. Before we dive into this too much, these packages are taking over the table. I just got this package, and that book, it feels thicker than what it should be. I don't think that shows my address, but I blocked out hers. Don't block out my address. I should probably block out my address on these, but I just got this in the mailbox right as I was walking back into here. I stopped by and I saw that the mail guy was out there, so I kind of waited and then opened this or grabbed this one. So I have not opened that. I'll set it down there. And what else was in there? Oh, this is in there. This is going to be cool. I don't really know. I saw these magazines on some social platform. I saw someone like being thankful that they were featured in the magazine, and that gave me a chance to actually see like their spread inside the magazine, and I was like, oh, I like those a lot. And so then I went online. I'm like, how do I buy some of these? I ended up buying this stack. Hopefully it turns out to be good. We're not going to look at that today. We'll save that for another day. Let's tell this story real quick first. Yesterday, well, we can go back a few days. We can go back like 3 or 4 days, and there's this other lady, not this lady that potentially has the hair salon that has given me these 3 times in a row. There's a different lady. We've chatted. I'm building up friendships with a lot of people with magazines. Obviously, I'm a pretty friendly dude in person, so we get along, and I just kind of tell them what I like to do with the magazines. I like to show them to y'all so other people get a chance to experience them as well. They don't just go in the recycling bin or, get cut up right away and people make collage art out of them or whatever they're doing, or trying to flip them and sell them online, which I'm not really doing, but I am letting my daughter start to try to list some online. It's like her little side hustle now where she can sell some online. She could probably sell some of these, but she has to wait to see which ones I'm going to cut up first. You know what I'm saying? Or we've got to share them with y'all first too as well. But there's this other lady. She's really nice. This is the second time I've met with her, but she's cleaning out her parents' old house. She lives in California, but she's up here because her parents' house, I'm not sure of the exact situation of what's going on, but they're cleaning out the house there, and they have tons and tons of magazines, tons of them. And I've already met with her once, and it's way far. It's out in the wilderness. It's way out there in some crazy area that is far away. It's far away from me. It's on the total other side. Gotta get all the way through downtown and then all the way to the other side, and then still way out in the countryside. But I went out there one day, this is probably a month or so ago, and got a really good deal on a bunch of magazines, which I have not showed off. I've actually boxed up a bunch of those and put them away for time later on down the road, because I have so many other magazine hauls to show off on this channel, and other ones that are like top priority to me that are, I really want to get to cutting up and do stuff with. They're more high priority. So I've been saving a lot of those, and I haven't even showed or even talked about this situation. Tons, thousand, a lot. It's a lot. Boxes and boxes and boxes full. And I reorganized them kind of and put them in other boxes, but I don't know. They're just kind of stacked up, and there's definitely multiple magazine hauls out of that, because with these hauls, I've realized I like to try to keep them kind of consistent, where they are the same, publication. It makes more sense for YouTube, even though they're not reaching a lot of people right now. I feel like in the future, if I made a publication just about flower magazines and showed off a bunch of flower magazines, maybe if someone's searching for flower magazines, they'll find that, they'll get to experience what it is. And because something that I'm coming across is I may find a new magazine like the ones that I just was showing in that package, and I want to know what they look like inside. I'm not just going to go buy a whole bunch of them if I don't know what, the contents are. What's the paper like? I want to know, is this like yellow old paper? Is this going to help me in my collage art? Or is this just going to be cool, interesting magazines, but not really good for collage art? So I want to know what kind of pictures they have, what kind of paper it is. So hopefully that helps people out. Oh, look at that. I love that with the flowers coming out, the like little statue or the vase there. Really cool. There's a car up here with a bunch of flowers, and it looks like there's going to be a whole page of that. So super beautiful. I love that. So I want to see that, and that's why I kind of want to keep them together. Like if you're into popular mechanics, I got tons of those videos on the popular mechanics haul that I got. So trying to keep it consistent like that. So I boxed those all up and all that stuff, but she contacted me a few days ago and said she has a whole bunch more. I already knew she had a bunch more. She had so many, I couldn't even take that. I took so many, it was overwhelming, and I'm getting in shape from lifting all these magazines all the time. Definitely getting in shape, but we were trying to pick a date, and I was like, I can come out Wednesday. I believe it was Wednesday, so yesterday. But I was telling her this on Monday, and it ended up we couldn't come together. And I'm like, well, it's a busy week. Everyone's like going back to school, and people are back to work and getting back to their routine. So it's a busy week. So wasn't able to connect, and I thought, dang, I'm going to miss out on a bunch more magazines. I actually don't know where I was going to put them. I have so many, I didn't know where I was going to put them. So I thought, okay, yesterday I didn't think I was going to wake up and do anything. I was going to create some collage art or do some other stuff. I didn't think I was going to be hauling a bunch of magazines. But then she contacted me last minute yesterday morning, and there she is with saying, okay, plans have changed. If I could still make it out there, then come and get them and take as many as you want. Well, I was like, well, I'll take as many as I can today, because that's how many it is. Literally, it's a lot. And so that happened, and I was super excited. And then I flipped into my other messages, and then this lady was contacting me again. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't even expect I was going to have any magazines yesterday, and just kind of waiting on those ones in the mail, and ended up filling up the vehicle full of magazines. So I got these, and you can't see them all. I'll show you them in a second, but I got all these, was what I'm really excited about. These are all new publications. These are all ones that just came out mostly. They mostly just came out. A couple of these food and wine ones here, we'll talk about those in a minute, but they're still pretty new. But these are all like the newest issue. This is the summer issue of the Elle magazine. So we're going to look at them. We're going to check them all out and just do that. But I was really excited for those. But the other ones that I got, I had a vehicle full, boxes and boxes and boxes full from the same lady from months ago. Got more boxes full, and they're just all over the place. I still have to organize them, and I'll probably put them in packages and for the hauls. I will say some of them are very old, not very, very old, but they're like 60s, 70s. And some of them are like the newspaper style and very funny tabloid type magazines. And then some of them are different than that. I'll just tell you, some of them are Time magazines, a bunch of those. Since we're talking about Time magazine real quick, I just want to tell you tomorrow, I don't know when you're seeing this, but if you see it, maybe it'll be on the page. So if you see this the next day or something, it's on the page. But if you're seeing this today, tomorrow, I'm posting a collage video. It's a collage video challenge. I'm making it like a challenge. And the challenge is redesigning a magazine, reimagining a magazine cover. And it's a Time magazine cover. It's cool. You really got to check it out. If you get a chance, check that video out, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment on it, help that one go a little bit further in the algorithm, because it's kind of a challenge. It's something that I kind of want to do in the future of, like, let's see, like this. Oh, excuse me, I just ate. Like this. Let's reimagine this cover. I feel like it would be really fun. Like, let's reimagine it with collage art. So I did that in a video, and I'm going to post it tomorrow. There's also going to be a short related to that video. So check that one out. It's really cool, and it's from a Time magazine, and it'll say challenge on the thumbnail. It's cool. I really like that one. But it got me thinking, like, I should do that in the future, make a little video series about it. Like, let's reimagine this cover with collage art. It would be fun. It would be fun. Let's reimagine this cover with collage art, because it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic. I like it. It's got the bright colors and everything. But let's take her out of it and let's reimagine it with collage art. Sounds like a fun little series to do. So that video is coming up tomorrow. Maybe I'll set it as a premiere. I've never set a premiere on this channel. I wouldn't expect people to show up to the premiere because we're still growing on this channel and everything. So I don't know. I haven't set any premieres on this channel. But let's flip through some of these. These are brand new. These are new. Let me get you some dates on here. This is September, October 2025. So we're ahead of the game. We're ahead of the game here. This is the newest Flower magazine. I don't know if you're into Flower magazine, but I didn't think I would be into Flower magazine either. But I'll tell you what, I actually love Flower magazine because of stuff like this. It's just so pretty. So pretty. And that car right there is really cool. Look at that chandelier right there. Very interesting indeed. So it's not all just flowers, you know, there's some decor in there. I always see that ad for that gas thing. It's a lot, but look at the texture. And we got her hand grabbing the towel. Where can that be connected to? I'm interested to see like what other people would make with this stuff, because we're always thinking collage art in our mind. We're not thinking, let me resell these. We're thinking collage art. We're thinking cut these up. I'm also thinking like ASMR videos for my other channel that I'm going to be getting going here soon, you know. So I'm also thinking that in mind, because when we cut those out, then I can bring those over, the clippings over to this channel, and we can make some cool stuff, and I can pass them on to you guys as well and see what you make. But beautiful Flower magazine. Look at that. Now I don't know if that's wallpaper or if someone painted that or something, but really beautiful. I really like it. Ooh, look at that horse. I like that. I could have dinner there, or maybe a brief lunch, you know, a brunch. I could have a brunch over there. And then just pretty gardening stuff here. Cool picture. Just really good pictures. And that's why it's really cool to see these. Like, is this something that you would be into? So seeing these is like, oh, maybe I would go buy a Flower magazine. This is cool. It's a cool ad. What could come out of the faucet? You know what I'm saying? Could I have someone dripping out of the faucet? Could we have someone diving out of there? Could someone getting sucked into there? I don't know. What does your mind say? That would be kind of funny. I'd be interested to know what someone would make with this, using some collage art, taking this faucet, and what's going to come in it, what's going to be out of it. I have a vintage piece of some collage art with a drip that I plan on doing. Look at these cool dogs. So it's just interesting. It's definitely an interesting magazine. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Again, we're looking at the Flower magazine from September, October, brand new 2025. So we're ahead of the game. I have this. Let me show you. I think it's sitting right here. Where is it? Come here. It's not finished. It's not finished. Oh, it's not. It's not finished. Look at this lady. It was just sitting here because it's been on my to-do list, but I cut her into the mirror. You can see the mirror, right? I know the glare is kind of crazy like that. You can see the mirror. I cut her into the mirror, and I don't know how I'm gonna finish it. Maybe I take this picture and do it flip side and then like make it like some Black Mirror. So I don't know, but I was working on this one. I tried to put it together. It's not finished, so I just blew that secret. But it was sitting right here on my table, so might as well give away the secret, I guess. I don't know. Seemed pretty cool. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Help the video out. Help the channel out. Look at this little girl's room. She got a bunch of bunnies in there. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Little foxes. What are the other animals? We see a bunch of bunnies and stuff. I think that might be a skunk up there or something. But an otter. Ooh, you hear the race car? Can you hear it? I mean, my mic can't stop that. He thinks he's a race car. Oh, look, that's cool. See, we're in a flower magazine, but would you picture getting that picture? Can you picture getting that picture? I could do something with that. Maybe they're falling out of the faucet or something. That'd be funny. Flip them upside down, cut that water like a drip. I don't know. I'm just, thinking. I'm just thinking. Let our brains go. These, okay. So the one I told you to watch tomorrow, the video I told you to go watch tomorrow, the challenge, it's not this exact picture, but I did use a lamp from this same brand. Something happened there. I hear something went on. Oh, someone subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I haven't seen that thing in a while. That's the first time I've heard that in a while. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We got so much cool stuff. Hopefully I can show you some of these. I'll try not to go on too long. Let me not go on too long. Flower magazine. Hope you like it. Hope you love it. We'll see it here in the future. I don't want to bore you too much with it. We have some architectural digest. 2 of those. If you haven't seen these, they're really cool and interesting. And it really depends on where, what kind of issue. You could tell they're kind of like the Great Escapes. So this one's really cool. Blue. Ooh, so that's kind of rustic right there. There's, what is that? It's a Range Rover, the most unreliable vehicle you could ever buy. Although it is luxury, but it's going to cost you a lot. At least that's what I've seen on all the car shows. I used to watch Top Gear all the time, the U.S. Top Gear, the original U.S. one, not the American one. That's kind of cool. Kind of look like Lenny Kravitz. Look at that picture. That dude, he has like a metal shirt on. I like that. So I have these. They're cut from some back of some priority labels, and then it always has this backing on it, and so I always keep these, and I take them and I use them to mark stuff, and then I'm gonna cut that up because I really like that guy. So watch out for him in a future collage art project for sure. Don't go get into it before me. Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, you can get to it before me, and let's see what we both come up with. It's fun to see what different minds think. This is June 2025, so brand new Architectural Digest, June 2025. This one is September 2025, so brand new. Just got this one, September 2025. Let's see that lady. She's just chilling. She's just chilling with her bag. Oh, it's a Louis Vuitton. It's a Louis Vuitton. So what did we see in here? There's another faucet. What would you make with these faucets? I think they're really cool because it's blank in the background. You don't see any like trees or like granite countertops or anything. It's just a blank, so it's easy to cut out it. I like to call them blankers. It's a blanker, and you can just do whatever you want. See, it's harder to cut that faucet out right there. But it'd be fun to just put some cool stuff coming out of the faucet. But look at the texture. That's what I really like them for, texture. And maybe motivation, like I want to just live in this house. I heard a thing from the lady I got all the big haul from yesterday, and she said that she watches someone who makes vision boards, and I was like, oh, I might have to steal that idea. We're gonna have to go make some vision boards on this channel because all the clippings. So those are Architectural Digest. I have some Southern Living right here. Southern Living, August 2025. It's pretty new. This one is September 2025. Southern Living, kind of the same. A lot of architectural stuff. It just depends on what you never know what you're going to come across, though. I guess, what you do in your spare time when you're older. I could get on that level. I could come over and play in a match of pickleball. I don't know what they're playing. Maybe pickleball. So that was August. That one's September. So those are brand new. Just want to share those with y'all. We have a bunch to get through, so I might as well stop chattering so much and start showing you some more. This is the Elle magazine, and it says summer on it. Summer 2025. So I don't know. You know how they do that with some of these where it's not an actual month. It's just the summer edition. So I marked out the name, but it was brand new. Pretty cool. We have another one down there, but something happened to it, and I'll show you that in a minute. Back here, if you go to the back of Elle's magazines, usually, yeah, we'll start getting some more like fashion pictures. I like this girl. She's, hanging out on the fence. I think there's probably some horses around. Yeah, there we go. I like this dude. Where is it? Is it this guy? Maybe you know who he is. I'm not sure. Maybe that's his name up there. Oh, this girl's cool too. But see, this is why I like to go in the back. She reminds me of a girl, I once knew the girl that I want. How's that song go? I'm not going to sing it. I don't want to get copyright anyway. Or because I can't sing it. He's cool. I know him. I've seen him in a few things. But I like the car. I don't like the trees in the background. You can see the trees and the leaves. So I guess it's not that tricky to cut that out. But I would cut him out and use it. And then the page is split too. So that makes it a little tricky there. This girl. Look at this girl. She got the cactus. she's got the cactus, and then like I don't know what you call that. That's something. Look at her boots. Her boots are really high. They'll keep your kneecaps warm. Keep your kneecaps warm. She's cool. She's like on a saddle here. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, she's on a saddle here. This dude right here. I need him for my collage project. I know he's like a famous dude. Y'all know Nicholas or something. You probably know who he is. You could comment. I don't mean to tear up anyone's name, but I need him for a collage project. I already have all the pieces for it. I think I have all the pieces for it. I just had some random pieces and I wanted to make a piece of collage art. Watch for this soon. He's going to make an appearance real soon. And the song that I have for the background of that, actually I need to mark it. I forgot. I got my markies here. Mark it with a marquee. The song I have for it is going to bring you back in time. Take you back a little bit, and it'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. I love that beat. When I heard it, I was just like, oh, I remember that so much. So we'll talk about this actually for a second. Let's talk about the Cosmopolitans just for a second, because I want to throw a little shade. No, I'm not gonna throw some shade. I'm just gonna say what I feel, because I'm real. I don't need to, please anybody. But I just got one the other day that someone gave me in like a magazine haul. I didn't even talk about it because things kind of went awry in that magazine haul, and there's a bunch of junk in there, and not cool. It wasn't cool, so I'm just not just gonna act like it never happened. Call it a life learning lesson, and they can't all be winners. You know what I'm saying? But I did get one from like 2019 or something in there, and the paper sucked. The pictures sucked. It sucked. The pictures weren't very great. The articles weren't very great, and it looked like maybe they were falling off or something at that time. So, that now I don't think they even they publish like only a few times a year. So this just says fall 2025. So there are some good pictures in here. I think the ones that I got, late, it was like 2019 or something. So the 19s, 18, I don't think they were doing so well at those times. And the ones that I saw, I wasn't excited about at all. And I didn't necessarily like them. I have one old Cosmopolitan from like the 90s, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think that those ones, if I can get some more from the 90s, maybe even the 80s, I would probably be on that vibe, and I would like that, just maybe because it's more nostalgic to me, and that's the time I was growing up and stuff, and I can remember some of that stuff. But the ones from 2019 and 18 that I got, I was just like, these are trash, and they literally were trash. But I really like this lady right here. I saw this. I don't know. Those Skechers look cool, but they remind me of like some Nikes. I think Skechers kind of like, the Kia of the shoe market. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. They kind of copy a lot of looks of other shoes, I would say. Skechers does. They do look comfortable. They're like some Air Max or something. And I don't know if I mean, I guess if I have to walk for a long period of time, and they don't actually look that bad. Usually they kind of look a little goofy, kind of look like a knockoff, like some Yikes or something. They're not real Nikes, they're Yikes. Anyway, well, yeah, that ain't bad. But, you know, there's some stuff in here that, you know, I know that we can't see. They really try to push the boundaries here as well, which kind of feels cheesy or something to me. Like, you don't need to push it like that. Here's America's Sweetheart. Did you know that Travis Kelce is now America's Sweetheart? He's on GQ magazine. Oh, did I tell you? Yes, that one's fall 2025, and that's just my personal opinion for what I think about their publication. GQ, I have not. I'll give away the secrets in my live streams. If you show up to my live streams or you watch these videos, they're longer videos, so I will tell you the secrets of the things that are happening behind the scenes, behind the curtains. Literally, there's a curtain that hides all my boxes under there. So the secrets behind the curtains is I do have a GQ magazine haul, but it's older. It's like, you know, what is it, like 2012 or something. It's like 2012. It has like, I have like Justin Bieber on the cover and, you know, some Gronk on the cover. It's just different, so it's kind of a throwback. Those are going to be fun to flip through. I'm going to make a video of those in the future. I just have so much stuff, but I thought it was funny. This is real funny. Let me find this. This is funny. See if we can find it. So Travis Kelce, he's America's Sweetheart, right? But but if you ever see him with Taylor Swift and stuff, he looks like fresh out of a boy band or something. But look, I didn't know he is a swamp logger. I didn't know he was a swamper. Was he like, you know, what's that show? Swamp People. I didn't know he was part of the Swamp People. Didn't know. Is that even him? Am I thinking of the right person? I might be thinking of the wrong person. Because that don't look nothing like him. Maybe it's him. You know, I may be reading that wrong. You tell me. I could be stupid, so go ahead and correct me. I don't really give a care. I did show this one off before. This one has Hailey Bieber in it, or Hailey Bieber on the cover. And yeah, I've already showed this one on the channel. This is Summer of Vogue. I will say Vogue still makes some really cool stuff. They still have some really cool pictures in their Vogue magazines. This one has Hailey Bieber in it, and I did make a short. Look at this. I love that. I love that right there. I'll use that for sure. These ladies, pretty ladies with their funny summer hats. But, ooh, I like that. Some old school art right there. I made a short when I first got the Hailey Bieber one, and I was just like, dude, I heard she sold her makeup brand for like $1 billion. And it's just crazy. When I heard that and I saw, you know, she was on the cover, I'm like, wow, that's pretty crazy. I mean, that's one heck of a ransom right there. She just pulled off, sold her makeup brand for $1 billion. And someone was commenting saying that she still gets to be part of the brand and still do things. So they like still employ her. She still gets to overlook, you know, to make sure it's all still quality control, I guess. But $1 billion. $1 billion. Start a makeup brand now. You never really know what's going to happen in the future. That's how I feel about my YouTube. I'm like, you know what? Let's just start my YouTube now. I have so much stuff I want to share with people. Who knows what will happen in the future? So when people look at me and see like, oh, this page doesn't have that many people, I'm like, well, you know, you got to start somewhere. We all start somewhere, right? I have a couple Vanity Fairs here. Now this one with Jennifer Aniston on it is roughed up. This one got ripped on the cover. It got ran over. The dog sat on it. I don't know what happened. He didn't like Jennifer anymore. I don't know what the deal is with that. But so yeah, this one's summer. That Vogue was summer, and this one, this Vanity Fair here, is September 2025. A little worse for wear there. What's this one here? This one is June 2025. Missing a couple. I have the other one. It's right up over there, I believe. I have a bunch of these Vanity Fairs, but she gave me these two, so I'm happy with that. This one definitely going to get cut up, you know, why wouldn't you? It's roughed up, and these first couple pages are pretty rough, but once you get back into it, you can't tell. And I thought I just saw something really cool. Was that on the back? Maybe we could use that for something. Maybe not show some of that. And looks like they're showing off some cool art. You've seen a Vanity Fair before. I'm not showing you anything new, but these are the newest ones. Well, we're missing the one. I could grab it, a couple of them actually. This is June and this is September. I could grab the other ones, but they're out of they're out of my reach. I can't quite reach it. Town and Country. You ever check out these Town and Countries? This one had a little rip on it too, and I tried to do some fixing. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know because I didn't get it lined up with the edge perfectly, but it's a candidate to get cut up in the future. But if you ever see these Town and Countries, they're pretty fashionable. They have lots of cool stuff inside of them. Really like that picture, just of all the people's like you know, shots. It's almost like they're auditioning or so. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Guess that might be a Gucci ad right there. That's cool. You know what we could use that for? Like Halloween. When Halloween comes around, ooh, I have a girl. It reminds me of this girl. I'm gonna have to dig her out of my magazine clippings. She's like this, but she's like got a hay coming out of her. She's like a scarecrow. She's like fashiony. She's got her fashion outfit on and stuff, but she has hay popping out of her like a scarecrow. Gonna have to pull that out, do something fun with that for Halloween. It's coming around. We already saw an October magazine there, so we'll keep that in mind. I like that girl. I like that girl. She's cool. She'll be good for that. We can make a bunch of those. We don't just have to make just one. Town and Country, though, they're pretty cool magazines. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but let me just show you what you get when you get one. I like this kind of stuff. In the gallery magazines that I've been showing off. Ooh, I'll show those off. I have a bunch more here in the future. Or, I mean, I already have them, but I'll show them off here in the near future because I'm loving them so much. But they have lots of cutouts like this. Lots of cool stuff inside of them. So if you're into making collage art, and look at that pretty lady, she's got a lot of pink on. So if you're looking for something to go with the pink, there she is. Yeah, look at that building. Oh, that piece. So yeah, this is cool. What is that? Phantom of the Opera down there too. That's what that looks like. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I like her. She's cool. All this is definitely going to get cut up because it's damaged. I'm not going to let my daughter sell it. Because we don't sell junk. Kind of like this. Like, it's a nice thing. It's okay, so it says September. I'm guessing it's from this year. I'm guessing this is the Elle magazine from September. I don't know because the whole cover's ripped off. The back of the cover is gone, or the side of the binding is gone, and you can tell it's ripped. Autofocus, work. It works sometimes. But then this is definitely not the back, so we're missing the back sheet of it. And here's this. Should I smell it? That smells pretty good. I would say some of these, I used to like the smell, this one. I used to like the smell, but now it's really strong to me. And yep, that's it. It's really strong. And I have like 5 magazines that really just smell like it and they sit together. And so now that whole area really smells like this. I was telling the ladies that they should wear it. Maybe it'll smell better on you and not smell like my magazines over there in the corner. I don't know. I'll have to smell it on you. Tell me when you're wearing it. I'll come by. Oh, there's the same ad. It looks like there's one on the other side. Oh, yep. Boom. We can make something really cool out of all these pictures. And all these pictures, I'm sure we could. I wouldn't sell it again because the back's ripped off. And I wouldn't even give it away. I'm going to give away magazines on this channel once we can get the community up and going. But I wouldn't even want to give it away unless you really wanted it, you know. If it was one that you really wanted and it was desirable to you, then maybe I'd give it to you. But I wouldn't feel comfortable taking any money from anybody for ones that are roughed up. Kind of looking for her just because of that rose. And I really like it. It's pretty. It's pretty. And then, okay, so there's the Elle. You already see what's coming up next. This is Elle September. We had the other Elle magazine, and it was summer. So that Elle summer, this Elle September, new publications. And that's what we're looking at. We're looking at Dua Lipa here. She's on this one of the Harper's Bazaar. I have some crazy Harper Bazaars from like 2012, somewhere around there. And they're really interesting. They're really thick and they're really cool. But yeah, got this one from the lady we were talking about at the beginning. Oh, excuse me. There went that ad again. I just saw it. I guess that's the thing about new magazines. Although the pictures are different. Those are different people. So you can mix and match and play with these. If you cut up like 2 or 3 of these magazines, you can make some crazy stuff with all of these. They could be some background pieces. You can bring them together. Oh, let me show you this. I think they're right here. Okay, I'm going to give away something. These are in my scrap pile, and I was cutting up these for some collage art. They're sitting down here in the scrap pile where I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do a challenge of making collage art from scraps here in the future. But I had these, and they're all like portrait pictures of before the fashion show, and so they were marking them on the wall. I don't know if you could really see the camera there ain't focusing, but they're kind of like they mark. She's 5'11". You can see she's 5'11". She's number 12. She's model number 12. Come on, autofocus. You kind of see that, you know what I'm saying? She is 5'9.5". Is that in heels or not? So she's number 40. So there's a lot of them, a lot of fashion models. But you can see I have a whole stack because it was in a picture I was working on, and then the picture got messed up. And then so I was like, well, salvage what you can, you know what I'm saying? And so I started cutting out these ladies. You could see, even though it wasn't perfect, like I had to cut off the top. See if I can get that to focus at all. Not really. Hopefully it is. I can't see. My monitor sucks. So let's just keep it real. My computer's over to behind me, kind of. But I have this monitor in front of me that I can't really see because I have all these bars in front holding it up. Anyway, I have all these. There's a whole bunch of them. I was thinking of making them into some collage art. Something cool. Just don't know what yet. And then now, like this idea. Well, what are we going to do with them? I do have a song where I need a bunch of people, but I think I already have the idea for that. So anyways, they're in a Ziploc. They're safe. They're down here with my clippings, with my scrap pile, because they were technically scraps. And so we'll see if we create something with this. I think those, oh, and this one's kind of messed up too. It got ripped up here on the top. I mean, it's the new issue. It doesn't really matter. Just kind of showing you what the issue looks like. Got some Dolce and Gabbana, and yeah, a bunch of other. I like this girl. She's cool. I just like the style. It's a blanker again, where it's kind of blank and it's easy to cut out, and then you can let your imagination run free. That's probably something that I prefer compared to something where I'm trapped into a style, because then, like, I could cut her out. It doesn't need to be blank. You could tell the focus is on her, so that's easy to cut out. But sometimes when it's trapped in a style, it's like I already like it. It's already trapped in that picture. So unless I put that picture inside a frame or something, then I can't really, you know, grab it as easily, or it kind of messes with my creativity. And that's just a personal thing. There she is. Why is she wearing like 3 belts though? Like, she's got like 3 belts, and none of them are in her belt loops either. So I don't know, just wearing belts to wear belts, I guess. I only wear the little clicky belt with the track system because those are like the best belts, I feel like, because the way that you can adjust it, just if you eat a big meal, you can just do a couple clicks, click, 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 and then it takes it out of the track system. Maybe they'll sponsor me. No, they won't, because they can't see my belt. Anyway, oh yeah, I like this girl. Look at this. I love that. I love that. Why does it look like, I don't know, the shapes? Maybe it's the shoulders? These are really big shoulders here. And then it comes down to a really thin waist. I don't know. I think that one's funny. I think it's funny. I like it. I mean, she has cool style. I just think that this one right here, this one right here, you're asking for it, girl. And now this one's fancy. See, this is like our New York one. It could be like a holiday one or something. I don't know. Sorry for the glare there. I just realized that. Kind of New Yorky or something. New Yorky. It's kind of Yorky. Anyway, can make some cool stuff out of that. So that's this one. Oh, look at this. Different indeed. So you can make some really cool stuff. It just depends on your creative mind, and that's what we look at when we look at magazines. We're looking for some creative stuff. Okay, let me go to the mystery thing. We'll go back to the mystery, and then we'll look at these ones because I do really love the travel and leisure. But this answers a couple questions about what's going on with this lady and all these magazine subscriptions that she has. So I thought she had a hair salon or something. That's what made the most sense to me. I still haven't asked her. I'll get up the guts to ask her sometime. It just feels weird because our whole scenario and our conversations, if we don't get to see each other face to face, it's all through some face-based marketplace, you know what I mean? So we don't get to really communicate like that. But she's really cool, and I'm very thankful that she's given them to me. So I'm just still trying to figure out the clues, but I do know she is definitely using these magazines. There's a bunch. So you're like, well, she gives me all the new ones like every month or so, and she's be giving them to me, but these ones are more. And look They're like, there's food on them. There's food. She uses these. These are real life. She puts these into work. There is food and grease splatters. She's using these for the recipes for sure. She's going through here, finding recipes that she likes. Bon appetit. And then just like making them like, ooh, I'd come by if she made these nachos or whatever these are, little tacos. I'd stop by. See, she should invite me over. And I'll bring her some magazines. She gives me some magazines. We could have a great friendship. I don't know, but, these are interesting magazines. I like them. These aren't messed up. Look at that. Do you need the robot to squeeze the lime on there for you? You need the right squirt. You just need that right squirt. That's what she said. No, I'm joking. But anyway, here goes, some cool pictures. I could take that forward. That's really cool. That's really cool. I mean, I've already seen a bunch of cool stuff, but let me mark that because it's easy to come out. That one's an easy one to pull out. There's no need to keep it because it's got grease stains on it. I don't know. What food is that? You dare me to lick it? I'm not licking it. What channel do you think this is? I'm not going to lick that. But you could tell that it's been going through. And the other point is she's had these for a bit. This is from March 2025. So she went and cooked her some recipes out of that, got her use out of it. We got April right here, April 2025. You can see the grease stains. I'm not sure if the camera's showing the grease stains, but there's also food stains. There's food stains on it. I don't know why the autofocus is there, not working. Hey, my nails are cut. I just realized that. I try to cut them once a week. Sometimes they get a little out of control. But this one, what was this one? February. So she's had this one for a minute. She was making some pho or something. I don't know what that was on the cover. That looks delicious, though. I don't know. I could see why she's trying to get down with these. She's like, I got these subscriptions. She didn't give these away. She's gave me a bunch of magazines for months now, and she never gave these to me. And then finally, she's like, okay, I've cooked what I can cook out of these. We have February, March, April. Did I say that was March? I think that's March, not May. This is December 2024, and you could tell this one's been through some stuff. I wonder if she cooked these cookies. Did she bake these cookies? They look delicious. Is that butter on top, though? Hopefully that's not butter or cheese. I don't know what that is on top. I guess you can DoorDash it. It's sponsored by DoorDash. Really cool there. It's really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen these magazines, so let me just show you real quick what they look like. Bunch of food inside. Another Skechers ad. A bunch of food inside. So if you're looking for something like that to elevate, ooh, I like that. I really like that bubbly right there. That's pretty cool. Oh, I really like that. I really like that. Reminds me of Jenny. You ever seen that short that I made? I think that was the first time-lapse short I made. Jenny, she's got a body like an hourglass. Go check that one out. It's in there. It's in the short feed. If you look at, there's a playlist for all that quick transformation videos. Man, I got a sweet tooth, though. I can't lie. And this kind of stuff just, man, makes me want to run over to the local bakery or something. Just give me something good. I don't know. That one's green, though. I'll still eat it. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, it's peppermint. That's peppermint on there. And that makes sense because it's December 2024, so it's kind of maybe holiday theme. There's grease all over it. We're gonna wash our hands after this, okay? So that's December. We'll put it down there. Oh, the pies. And now you gotta be able to see this. Hopefully you can see. Oh, hit the mic. That was stupid. Try to get the glare right. Watch out, microphone. You're all up in the way. There's food on here. You can see it by the fork, right? You see, there's food. There's food on here. She's been cooking with these for real. So we know that she really uses these. They're not just for her hair salon that I imagine that she has. This one's November 2024. So she still has some. She must have some because we got November, December. She didn't have January, February, March, April. So she still has some. We're going to get those from her. Hopefully they don't have a bunch of grease all over them. It don't really matter if she got a little food and grease on them. We're still going to cut them up. So see, this is what's cool about this. What we do is that she got good use out of these magazines. They have some stuff on them. Okay, I'm not, scared of that. A little bit of stuff. I've had way worse magazines. but we can still cut them up and make cool collage art out of them. So we are saving them from recycling. We're going to repurpose them. We're going to reuse them. We're going to reimagine the magazine. And that's what makes it so cool, is like we're doing something else with it. It's upcycling in a totally different way. I showed off a food and wine magazine haul on the channel not too long ago because I just got those from a lady. And there's a whole bunch of them. There's like 20, 30, 40, I don't remember. There's a lot of them. And I showed them off, and they're old looking now that I look at these newer ones, because these new ones look so cool. Like, look at how cool these look. Hold on, right here. That's what the new ones look like. Here's what the old ones look like. So you know what I'm saying? We've elevated. I guess it really depends on the issue, but I can just see the color. I would imagine that the ads and articles are going to be better. Oh, excuse me. Inside these. Yummy. That looks real yummy. Real yummy. But, oh, we got a Thanksgiving one. Look, I didn't even touch that. You see that? Oh, man, that microphone. You see that? That's thick. That's elevated. I wonder if that's pumpkin pie on there. There might be some pumpkin pie on this magazine right here. But I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. But we'll use it. We'll still use it. And this whole stack. Let's see. We got a September. So there's the newest one right there. There's September 2025. That's the newest one right there. So she did give us the newest one of that. We have April 2025. We have April 2024. November 2024, June 2025, July 2025, August 2025, May 2025, and then September 2025. So we have pretty much some of the newest ones. They look really colorful. I like them. I really do like them. Let's look at the newest one real quick and see if there's anything. That girl really stuck out to me, that picture. I don't know what that is, but I don't want it. I don't want to eat that. I'll eat that. Lots of yummy food in here. So if you're getting hungry just like me, I just ate a small lunch. I need a second lunch with some cherries. Those are fresh and yummy. I want some of those. Got some drinks. That looks delicious. See, I'm going to end up not eating lunch. I'm just going to go. But see, this has nothing to do. Well, I guess it does have to do with it. The vineyard's down there. So, kind of makes sense, with what's going on. But food, there's lots of yummy food in here. Lots of delicious stuff. Oh, come on. Can I come over? Dang. What I wouldn't pay to have a good girlfriend right now. I'm joking. We'd probably just go out to eat all the time anyway, but I'd have to cook. That's probably what would happen. But this here, I like them. It shows that these would be wasted. They're not. So people may think we thrash magazines all the time. They're already thrashed. We're going to just repurpose them, reuse them, recreate them. I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to make some collage art. I'm going to put them in my organization stuff that we've been doing on here as well, and then we're going to lay them out and design some packs, and then we're going to give them away so other people can make the collage art. And hopefully after they make it, not everyone needs to, but if they received a free pack of clippings from these magazines, hopefully they would share with us all in the community of what they made. That would be fun. It'd be fun and interesting. Like, what did you make with it? Some of the ones I haven't been gluing down, my collage arts, I haven't been gluing them down. And secretly, here's another secret, is I was thinking about potentially the ones that I didn't glue down. I have all the clippings from the collage arts that I've been making. And then what if I put those in a thing and gave them away to somebody and see what they make with them? Because now they get to recreate with their mind and their creative thoughts of reimagining what I did, and they can reimagine it in a different way. And it would just be so interesting to see what other people come up with. I'm just so excited to see this community grow. It's going to be so fun, and I can't wait to hang out with everybody and see what everybody else makes as well. These are the Travelers ones. You've probably seen these. I've shown them on the channel. They're cool. They're explorer-ish, travel-y-ish. It just reminds me of like going outside's expensive. I love this. I saw this one and I was like, this lady on the horse, and I just love the shade over her. But this makes it really tough. I don't know. Maybe not for you, but it makes it tough for me because I like symmetry or something. I don't know what it is, but she has to be the whole part, and then I'm gonna have to like turn her into something totally different. But just I can incorporate this into a totally different piece. I don't have to like cut her apart or anything. I just cut out the horse and cut her out, and then I'm gonna put her in a whole new scene. And next thing you know, she's back in 1900s or something. You know, who knows where she ends up. She's a time traveling horse rider, but I love her pictures. I love her look. I know she looks a little angry, but she looks fierce. I like it, and I like her little hat down there. I really like this girl here. She's nice. Oh, and the other piece where she's coming out of the door, I saw that. I obviously flipped through this one a little bit myself. I think she's famous. I don't know. You could tell me who she is. Maybe I should read it, but I like her. I like her look and her style, and she's gonna come up into something. I had a concept idea. I have all these ideas I'd like to do in the future, but think about this. What if, and this is, you know, hypothetically, what if I took celebrities and I made really cool collage art with them? Don't try to hide that it's the celebrity. Don't try to hide that it's Dua Lipa here, and take her picture and make a really cool collage art piece with it, and then tag her all over social media and see what happens. Just start tagging all these celebrities of all these crazy collages that I make with them. Yeah, I mean, kind of putting yourself on the line at that point, and then we'll see what happens. I might do it because I have all these celebrity ones, and usually I'm trying to disguise that it's the celebrity or something, but why not play up on it, you know? Maybe something to do in the future. Travel plus leisure. Is it travel and leisure, or is it travel plus leisure? I think it's both. This one is from, oh, did I tell you this one? I don't even think I did. Sorry about that. This September, October 2025. That's new. Oh, there she is too. That's her. That's why I started flipping through it, because I saw her on the cover, and I'm like, ooh, let me see that girl in some more pictures, because I like her like Zorro style. I don't know if it's Zorro. You know what I mean? It's just, I like it. September, October 2025. I love it. These travel plus leisure, I was looking for more of these because they'd be perfect for like the ASMR cut up videos, because it's cool because you're getting the sounds of the paper slicing and all that stuff, but then you're also getting the visuals. Like, you're getting really cool visuals, and who knows where you're going to travel to. You know, this one is the I can't read that text, but that's beautiful. That's a beautiful place. It makes me want to visit some of these places. It's like, that's just a, I don't know, maybe it's a hotel or something, but really cool. Look at the globe on the ceiling. Wild. I could have a drink or two there. I don't really drink much anymore, but I would take one there. Pretty cool, interesting, kind of like that broken up pictures like we saw earlier in the previous magazines. Well, they were in multiple magazines for that Gucci ad. But these are cool because there's food and stuff, but there's also traveling. Like, this shows you, if you've never seen one of these, if you have, forgive me, I'm just showing everyone else who hasn't. It'll show maps, and it'll show where they're at, and some, you know, resorts and places to go, where you could take your little Australian Shepherd. I'm gonna guess that's an Australian Shepherd, and they're like, you know, cross-country skiing or something. Luxury, comfort, rooted in the wild. Travel. So, you know, it's going to show you places, and they're really cool. They're interesting if you're into traveling. Also, you know, obviously some go RVing, you know, so they're just some advertisements on that same level. Seattle. I live in, oh, hitting that mic again. I don't know. I can't find the best spot for this mic. It's tricky. It's tricky when you're trying to cut down here and do collage art, but then I want to show y'all, and should the mic be low? Should it be high? I really think I might need to get a lapel mic in the future, but work with what we have. You know what I'm saying? Seattle, the Space Needle. Have you ever been to the Space Needle? Give it a thumbs up if you've been to the Space Needle. Now this rotates. If you go up there, it didn't used to. When I was a kid, it did not used to rotate. Now there's a glass floor up there, and it rotates around. And man, I almost threw up last time I was up there. Maybe I have a weak stomach. maybe, you know, the nausea got to me or whatever. The vertigo was catching me something rough. But yeah, it spins. So you can look down at your shoes and watch the whole thing spin around. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, PNW, through and through. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm at. All over the place, so you can't just lock me down to one city, because I have family all over. My sister lives in Seattle right now, and born and raised Spokane, Washington. So I don't know if you ever been there. One of the most overpriced real estate markets. It should not cost that much. I'll tell you what, it should not cost that much. Live down in the Portland area right now, so Pacific Northwest all the way through. Best summers. Rainy winters, at least over here on the coast. So beautiful place though. I do like it down in the Southwest. My brother lives in Nevada right now. He lives in Vegas. So, that's a different world down there. It's a different world. The cruise ship won't make it. Is that their dried up river? Oh, look. We're talking it. I live right down the way. Give this a thumbs up if you've ever been down the historic highway. I'm not even going to say it. If you know what that is, you know what that is. So beautiful. I'll take you on the waterfall tours. I could take you on a video tour of the waterfall tours, but I was going to do that, and that was a different channel. I decided to stop doing that channel, and I decided to focus on this because I enjoy it more. But, give that video a like if you've ever been there. That's the #1 tourist attraction in Oregon. It's funny that it's in this magazine. It's just in this magazine. That's how beautiful it is. If you've been there, you know. And there goes all the seals on the coast. Anyway, I'll stop talking about the PNW now. This one, world's best, August 2025. So this is another new one. This one's a little bit thicker than that one. So that's nice. Let's keep moving on because I don't want to drag on too long. I just wanted to show you the magazines that I got. So we went through all the fashion ones, right? We saw some Southern, what did we see? We saw Southern Living. We saw, the Architectural Digest. Those are cool. And then what was that other one? The Flower magazine. Ooh, I love that Flower magazine. And then we had all these fashion ones, right? These are all the ones she just gave me. So she has subscriptions to all these magazines. Well, it almost seems like now I have subscriptions to all these magazines because every month she's messaging me and giving them to me. Wow, I'm thankful for that. Can't show you all these, but these are other ones that she has subscriptions to. So here's a funny thing. When we're talking about reimagining magazine covers, this one's dying to be reimagined. This one might be in a new video. I might make this one soon because I'm going to cut her out and it's just blue. Let's give California a better magazine cover, shall we? I think we should do that. And the question I'm having, I didn't do it in this last one that I'm going to publish tomorrow. So check that video out tomorrow. Please do that. But should I keep the name of the magazine? I did not keep the Time name in that one. So maybe something I could do in the future to make it so it still looks like a magazine cover. But I think just get rid of it. Get rid of that, get rid of this, put a whole new picture, and we just redesign the cover in our way with our collage. So we have a special edition of Food and Wine here. And so that I can't show you all these. You may know what these are. I'm not going to talk about that. I don't know why she has these. I toss them away. And let me just cover that part. But look at the hand. What is it saying? Meet the AI that is reshaping the way we live and work. Yay. Give a different, I don't know, there's not that emoji. We'll leave that emoji off. We got a couple Sports Illustrated. I'm not the biggest sports guy anymore. I used to love watching football. I used to love watching basketball. They just got way too political for me, and so it's not something that I do anymore. I enjoy spending my time doing other things, making collage art, looking at magazines, doing magazine stuff, and a lot of other things. I love video editing and filming and stuff like that too. So I decided to focus on my hobbies and not sit around and watch other people play their hobbies. Plus, I don't like being sold political stuff. Every commercial and everything that I am is pretty political. That's pretty, it's women's health, but we got Harper's. So this is probably not my biggest part over here. I'll just show you real quick. We have some Boston magazines. I feel like she's from Boston because she has subscriptions to the Boston magazines. and this one has some food on it. Now, I will eat that. I will totally eat the lobster. The lake escapes. I'm not really sure with Boston. And then I can't show half of what that says, but you know the other half of it just because what it is. But there's really cool stuff in these magazines. I don't know, you know, it has that word. It doesn't really make sense to me why that word's on the cover because they don't show a lot of that stuff in there. I thought it'd be like hunting and stuff, but it's really not. Then we have some real simple, and then we have Better Home and Garden, and then we have the aficionado, the cigar aficionado. So we don't want to show too much of that because we don't know how YouTube likes it or not. So I don't want to be on their bad side. I'm just trying to grow here, just trying to grow and not push any boundaries, because magazines can try to push boundaries a lot. And I noticed, like I was saying with them, they're trying to push boundaries, but it feels like cheesy in a way, like they're trying hard. It feels desperate or something to me. Like, don't, you know, trying way too hard. And there's a magazine. Do I have it right here? Oh, I might have to reach into the camera. Oh, sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise. Desperate. They feel very desperate. Like, I don't know why we need a girl in a bikini to sell rims. I guess, you know, we know the X sells, you know, but we just it's just funny. It's just so funny. And I used to be into these magazines when I was a kid, and they're hilarious though, but the advertisements are so hilarious. They make no sense. There's only one thing: put a girl in a bikini, put her by some rims, put her by some brake fluid cleaner. It's like, what is this? She's advertising oil. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is this a thing? It's like, I guess we all know that X sells, but it's just kind of funny to think of that when we see these ads. I would flip through these and show you these ads because they're so funny, but why do we have to? It's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Why are we selling the car? If you really look through this, it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's funny to me. Like, it makes me laugh to think that that's what they're doing. And I don't know who buys this stuff because of that. Like, would you buy some rims because there's a girl in a bikini sitting by the rims? I don't know. I guess everyone has their own motivations, but it's just kind of funny, and I laugh at those magazines. Although the lowriders are really cool, the paint jobs are really cool. Yeah, I used to really like those magazines when I was a kid, but now I'm just like, oh, a little teenage boy liking those magazines. I kind of understand why. Not just for the cars. It wasn't just for the cars, I tell you what. So they had me, they got me. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. These are all the new publications. These are the new issues that I got. I think I'll show these in the future. If she keeps giving them to me, then I'll lay them out here on the table so you can see what the new Vanity Fair looks like, or the new Travel and Leisure, Harper's Bazaar, whatever you're into. You know, she has all these. I recommended her. I haven't had a chance to really talk to her well, but I did throw in this little note. I was like, you know, I've really been loving those gallery magazines. You should go and get a subscription. I think you'd really enjoy this. Hoping that she gets a subscription, because then I would get all those. And I love those magazines. I'll show you. I have probably about 10 of them now, and I really love them. They're so artful. It's called Live Artfully. So it's all about like all types of art, from wall art to people making jewelry art to their home design art. I've talked about them a few times, not a few times. I talked to them about a lot on this channel. And when a lady just asked me on TikTok the other day, and she's like, what do you use to make collage art? And you know, I wanted to say that, but I don't think that's what the answer she was looking for. I think she wanted vintage magazines. And so I told her about the ladies' home journals, the vintage ladies' home journals. I really like those for making collage art because there's so many funny, interesting pictures in those. So I gave her that tip. But if I was going to say my favorite magazines right now are the gallery magazines. It's spelled differently. I'll show you in a future video. Just stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and you'll see a bunch. We have so much. I have so many magazines to share with y'all. I have these brand new ones I didn't even open. Let's see it again. It's in here. What is in here? Your guess is my guess. I've never even seen these magazines before, so I don't know. I bought these. I think it's a stack of 5. Looks pretty thick. It's a stack of 5. Who knows what it's going to be? I don't even know what they're going to be like, so it's exciting. It's like Christmas every day around here. Who knows what's going to happen? Please, go check out my video tomorrow. We're reimagining magazine covers like this one. We could reimagine this, right? We could do something with this. Let's cut her out. We don't just need this sand that's out of focus and stuff. Let's make it pop. Let's bring collage art to the magazine cover. Sorry, Vanity, but it's about to be a fair free-for-all. I'm taking it all. So we'll see. I think she's a candidate for that. I'm going to make you look better, girl. I'm going to make you pop. You're going to be like, boom, bow. Why didn't we do this in the start? Can't do it with Jennifer here because she's roughed up. This whole thing got all types of roughed up. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with all this stuff. But I'm going to post that video tomorrow. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope you like looking through these magazines. We'll do some more in the future. I have so many more to share with you. I have a whole lot of crazy vintage stuff to share with you. So much crazy vintage stuff. It's coming soon. It's coming real soon. Anyways, hope y'all had a good day. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.